We look at religion, we look at caste, we look at sex, we look at all of these different things that are dividing us. Really, the difference between you and the person sitting next to you is only a 0.1% difference in your DNA. Yet we're so focused on that 0.1%. We forget all the other 9s that come before that. We're so focused on that percent. And that's why all of this is creating a lot of hate in this world. So what we're here to do today is to raise the vibration so that we focus on all 9s and not the one. Right? So let me welcome my business partner, my buddy, my best friend, Chakra Doctor, and he's going to guide you into the full chakra activation.
Infinite love, eternal truth, and peace wave to you. I'm on live Facebook right now, so I gotta just do this. Say, hey, Facebook. This is Dr. Gandhi. Love gang, we in the building. We about to make a whole bunch of people feel real good in a little bit of time. So I'm gonna give this to my doctor right here. And he be pouring that out just about. Infinite love, eternal truth, and peace made to you. I come to you in the name of the Creator, through the precious elements of fire, earth, air, water, and ether. I am Chakra Doctor. This is my beautiful, wonderful, man, everything to me. This is the wonderful Dr. Gandhi. And me and him got together in a non-conventional way, but we're doing non-conventional things to bring you to a realization that everything that you do and everything that you always experience is and was forever be your spirit, your soul, or people like to call it magic, supernatural, whatever you like to call it. And I have a few little exercises invented by myself and Dr. Gandhi that you were gonna, I wanna get your opinion. I don't wanna say what you're gonna do. I wanna get you guys a training. So, first and foremost, did you give them the card or the cards?
Yeah.
So in your seats, there is a card with a Chakra Doctor logo on it. Please, everybody, get that logo. We're about to do a quick tutorial of my exercise and what it is my exercise is all about, and why you're going to be able to physically feel all 7 of your chakras coursing throughout your body simultaneously at the same time, right there sitting in your chairs. And we're going to use the power of your mental imagination. Stay right there. I'm about to get my pad and my pen. Had to represent for my Dr. Gandhi right here. So this is my little notepad, and we have I have a wonderful way of using your visual imagination, and today we're going to gear your visual imagination and gear your imagination towards wealth and abundance, right? Love and abundance, and we're going to bring and show you how to, use your mental imagination to conjure up things that you've probably been doing, but didn't know that it can make you physically feel good and raise your vibration, raise your heartbeat, make you improve your overall life. So you got the card. So that bottom, that red one at the bottom, if you look at that card, imagine that body as your body, or a baby doll, or a G.I. Joe man, or whatever you like to call your action figures. All right? Those lights on that action figure would be the very thing that powers, or the batteries that power the action figure. That action figure being your body, those lights being your spirit, soul, chakra. All right? Now, that bottom one, the red one at the bottom, that is called your root chakra. Where would you physically feel your root chakra in this exercise? Well, you will physically feel your root chakra in your perineal muscle. What is the perineal muscle? If you had to go use the bathroom right now, and you had to hold yourself from using the bathroom, that muscle that you clench to hold yourself from using the bathroom, that would be your perineal muscles. You will feel the chakra from right there to the base of your tailbone. The base of your tailbone being right at the base. So from there to there, from that line to that line is like a seat, an etheric or a spiritual seat that keeps you connected to the earth. Okay? You will physically feel your root chakra in right there in that area, physically during this exercise. The one above it, that light, that orange light above it, that is called your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is, you will physically feel that sacral chakra on your pelvis and your private region. You ever wonder where the urge to procreate comes from? You ever wonder where the urge to procreate comes from? You ever wonder where the urge to even have sexual pleasure comes from? It comes from a sacred place. That's why it's called a sacral chakra. Okay? You will physically feel your sacral chakra on your pelvis and your private. Anybody from 7 years of age on up can do this exercise. Okay? The yellow one on your jaw, that is called your solar plexus. You hear people say, I got a gut hunch. Oh, I just felt it in my stomach. Something wasn't just right. What were they talking about? They were talking about their solar plexus. You're going to physically feel your solar plexus on your stomach and your abdomen. Your stomach and your abdomen. Lock these all in so that your mind can associate it when you go through the exercise. Okay? The one above it, this is called your heart chakra. Okay? Your heart chakra is just what it says, a heart. So you will physically feel that in your chest and your breast region. Chest and breast region, you will physically feel that green light heart chakra. If you take the H from the beginning of heart and put it at the end of heart, you have earth. So there's a connection right there that lets you know that your heart is supposed to be attuned and aligned with the earth because it actually spells earth. And when you rearrange the H from the front to the back. These are just simple things that the Creator put here for you to let you know who you are. You just have to listen. Okay? You have your vocal chakra up, right there in your neck. So you wonder why you're able to turn your neck from left to right. You wonder why you have a voice to sing. You wonder why you're able to tell the truth or lie. It is powered by a battery, an invisible etheric battery that you will physically feel in this exercise. Lock that in, that's that blue light. Right? That's the blue light. That's called your vocal chakra. The voice. If anybody watched The Voice, this is where they got that from. The voice. And this is why your voice, vocal box is shaped like a V. And they call it a V neck. Now, you go to above it, there is the third eye chakra. Your third eye chakra, right there, you see it. It's the purple one right on your forehead. I don't know if any of you watch movies, but if you didn't watch the movie Men in Black, they were trying to tell you about that in Men in Black. The guy in Men in Black, when you open the android head, the little alien was sitting right there in his forehead. If I cut open your brain right now, your forehead, if I turn your brain to the left, it will look like a left eye. Inside of that left eye is a pineal gland. People all over the world are trying to find it, especially with the CERN machine, trying to find your pineal gland, how to reproduce and how to do whatever they want to do to your pineal gland. But this is a little all-spark that they talk about in Transformers that powers your avatar, the all-spark. This is called your soul, okay? Your third eye. So when they say sleep with one eye open, that means when you close your natural eyes, one eye will become open and you go traveling to that real world. Y'all call it the dream world, but the dream world is the real world. This is the illusionary world. This is the gaming world. This is a world for school. This is a school. You're here to learn love. This is why love game, love squad is here to teach you. Now, your soul, you will physically feel that on your forehead and your face brow region. Okay? So you will physically feel your soul in this exercise. Period. The one above it, the crown chakra. Right there, at the soft spot, when a baby is born, there's a soft spot at the top of their head. It's a full-fledged. This is your Christ, or your crest, or your crown. This is why kings wear a crown. This is why there's a halo over the angel's head, and angel depictions. This is why queens wear a crown. This is why in the Bible, they put thorns over the crown of the Christ, aka Jesus. Okay? This is to symbolize the blocking of the connection to the cosmos. So I do it in today's terms. If your body was a TV, that little bitty silver prong in the back of the TV that connects the cable wire to the TV, that will be the crown chakra. That little intermediary interlock that connects you from the spirit world to the physical world. This is how you're able to send all of these spiritual signals from your root chakra all the way up out of your head, like a chimney, like a real antenna. Okay? This is the crown, that crown chakra. So remember, like, just imagine you got a crown in your hand, and you put a crown in your head. Now that's that little silver thing in the back of your TV, and now the universe with that big black cord. And now you're connected. In a battery, and you're powered up to animate. So now that we got that, lock those in because you're gonna physically feel those during this exercise, and it's really quick. And I'm gonna make sure I have Dr. Gandhi assist you if anybody is not feeling it, because sometimes we get in our own way. The 7-year-olds, the 8-year-olds, and the 9-year-olds complete it with ease, but the adults get in their own way sometimes. All right. So I'm gonna let Dr. Gandhi. I got that. So I'm gonna cut on this music, little frequency. Oh, it's not playing. Oh. Take that cover off of it. Take the cover off of it. Yeah, put it over there. Well, when there are technical difficulties, don't worry. There's always think about it. So, if everybody's ready, I'm gonna need you guys to be seated, right? And we're about to show you what your invisible energy feels like before we get into the actual exercise, because we all have an invisible energy imprint. It's all coursing through us. So I'm gonna show you simply what it feels like. So, guys, if you would just simply do your hands like this. Take your right hand, put it on top of your left hand. Bring down your right hand as close as you can to your left hand without touching it. I'm gonna wait for everybody to get it. So now, let me wait for you, everybody. Nobody left behind. Wait for her. Nobody left behind. We ain't gonna leave nobody behind. Ready? So you can bring it down, bring it down some more, right there. All right, now, with your eyes closed, I'm gonna get you to feel your invisible energy. So your eyes are closed, and it's like, has anybody ever been standing behind you in the back of the line? They didn't physically touch you, but you felt their presence. Or when somebody is standing over you while you're asleep, they don't physically touch you, but you still are able to sense their presence. So just like your top hand isn't physically touching your bottom hand, I know that you still can sense his presence. It's the tiny, subtle, invisible presence of your bottom hand vibrating towards, of your top hand vibrating towards your bottom hand. If there's anybody who cannot feel the vibration of their top hand vibrating towards their bottom hand, please raise their hand, and Dr. Gandhi will come assist you. We have one right here, Dr. G, one right here. Okay. So, go all the way down. Right here. Right there. Okay. So,
go closer
remember,
a little
people,
bit. Don't touch.
right here.
Focus on this part right
Close
here.
your eyes. Put your eyes closed. Now remember, has anybody ever been standing behind you in the back of the line?
There's
They didn't physically touch you, but you felt them?
Feeling
You can
that
answer,
someone's
shake your
standing
head,
over
yes,
you.
no.
You know that
Okay.
feeling?
And is anybody
Someone's standing
ever
over you, but your
over
eyes
while
are
you
closed,
sleep?
but you
They
can still
didn't
feel
touch
them.
you, but you still felt
Kind
them.
of feeling the same
Right?
thing right there.
Well, just like your top hand isn't
You
physically
feel the
touching that
same
bottom.
thing right there.
I need you to let me know when you sense the presence. Not physically feel it, but just
Feel it.
sense when the presence of your top hand hovering over your bottom hand.
Bring it closer to each other.
You can
Not
barely
touching,
feel
but
it.
just
It's not
a little
nothing
bit.
immaculate. You can barely feel it. It's tiny, it's subtle, it's invisible, and it's right there. You feel it? Right. That is the feeling you will be looking for throughout the entire exercise. It is a feeling of subtlety, and then it grows into an intensity. Trust me, I know, but I had to give you the least amount of feeling to look for, the least amount of vibratory sense to gauge for, because I don't want you to second guess yourself during the actual exercise. Okay, so this is going to be a nice and short exercise. You can put your hands down, and we're going to make sure that everybody can feel it before we move on. Dr. Gandhi. Is everybody good? You know, I'm over here. Then Dr. Guy take care of this one over here. And while he's
I
taking
can't
care
feel
of
it. I keep touching myself, so I don't know what.
Have a little bit of gap in between. Just right there. And close your eyes and
vibrating outward.
think about someone standing behind you in line. You don't know that they're there, but the only way you know is because you feel them. You feel the presence, or you feel my presence over you. You know, that invisible presence. You get that?
Is it like a heat?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And that light leaves an imprint in certain places on your body.
अपने वाइब्रेशन था से
Toruk is like slight feeling up. So
very
heavy.
slight.
Right? We still have little bitty differences to distinguish us in our life paths and what we're supposed to be doing. So remember that. That's what you were feeling. You were feeling those waves from your fingerprints hovering down to the bottom. Your invisible energy. You was feeling your invisible energy hovering down to the bottom of the hand. Okay? So now that everybody has this, we're going to get into the good part, the meat and potatoes. Okay? So with your hands rested, close your eyes, and we're about to take the journey. If anybody, I'm going to ask questions. If anybody is confused or has any problem, Dr. Gandhi will surely assist you. So, eyes closed. I need you guys to get a full, vivid visual of your own body, locked inside of your own mind. A full, vivid visual of your own body, no matter what you think your body looks like. Lock it inside of your own mind. A full, vivid visual of your own body and lock it inside of your own mind. I'll give you a few seconds to get it. Is there anybody who doesn't have a full, vivid visual of their own body locked inside of their own mind? Please raise your hand if you're having trouble with the visualization. We have none. And Dr. Gandhi is going, while Dr. Gandhi is helping you, the rest of the class is going to keep moving forward because everybody else is there. So now, with your imagination, I need you to go to the sun. And I need you to let the sun give you a light.
Just get a blank space in your mind, and then
I need you to let the sun
imagine
give you a
your
light.
body.
I'll give you a few seconds to get that visual.
Just get a visual.
Few seconds to get the visual. The sun gives you the light. Have the light. Is there anybody who isn't at the sun with the light in their hand, or got the light in their hand from the sun? Raise your hand. Okay, everybody has the light. Now I need you to take that light that the sun gives you, and I need you to shine it as bright as you can. Super bright. As bright as humanly possible. Brighter than bright can go. And shine it as bright as you can on both of your hands. And pay attention for that subtle vibratory sense of the light vibrating in your hands that you felt earlier in your hands exercise. I'll give you a few moments. Shine it as bright, focus. Is there anybody who doesn't feel the light vibrating in their hands? Please raise your hand. Oh man, we got a perfect class. Hope we got one. Dr. Gandhi, hope we got one. So Dr. Gandhi is going to come assist you for those who don't get it. Now, we have begun. I need you to take the light and shine it as bright as you can from your wrist to your elbows. From your wrist to your elbows only.
Now imagine a person standing over you, but your eyes are closed. You don't know that you don't see them, but you know that they're there. It's a physical presence. It's that same sensation you'll feel right there. It's a subtle, very subtle
Anybody who doesn't feel it from the wrist to the elbows, as this exercise goes on, the more I know that you guys are in sync, and the faster it's going to get. Anybody who don't feel it from wrist to elbows,
It's the same sensation you're gonna feel
elbows to shoulders,
throughout the whole exercise. So
elbows
once
to
you have
shoulders.
that,
Shine the light from the elbows to the shoulders. Is there anybody who doesn't feel it from elbows to shoulders? All right. who don't feel it from the elbows to shoulders, or guide him down the light. Guide him to the light, God. Shine it on your face, let me shine it on your face. You have a few seconds to put it on your face.
Okay, so
Shine the light.
close your eyes. Okay, so now you have the light. Okay, now shine it on your open palms. You got that? You shine the light on your open palms. Do you feel it in your palms?
Now you're gonna take that light. Does anybody who don't feel it on
Now
their
shine it
face?
from your wrist all the way to
Shine
your
the light
elbows.
as bright as you can on your neck.
Shine it in that region.
The light goes to your neck.
Got it?
You feel it pulsate
Okay, now shine it from your elbows up to your shoulders.
in and out of your neck.
Got it?
Is there anyone who don't feel it?
Yeah, exactly. This region, you're aware
Shine
of.
the light on your chest, breastplate.
And now shine it
Chest,
from your shoulders
breastplate,
to your neck.
region.
And shine it onto your neck. And now follow him, your chest and breast region. You've caught along with him.
Is there anyone? Stomach, abdomen. The light goes to the stomach and the abdomen. The light goes to the stomach and your abdomen.
Do you feel the light as you're sitting?
Now the light
Or do you
travels
see
to
yourself
the pelvis
as
private.
another
You feel
person
it physically.
region.
You'll feel it in your senses. Yeah. So when you're shining it on your palms, for example, you'll
So
feel
you
it.
don't see yourself as another person and shining light over there. You see it
The goal
in
is to
you.
feel it in your body. So if it takes you to do that, to feel it in your body, you could do that, but is to shine it on your palms and feel it on your palms.
Hips,
Here,
thighs, rear end. Hips, thighs, rear end. The light travels to the hips, thighs, rear end. Now the light travels from the knees to the ankles. Knees to ankles. Does anybody having trouble, just raise your hand. Dr. Gandhi will come assist you. The light travels from the knees to the ankles. Now you focus the light. The light travels to the feet. And you shine the light on your feet. Feel the Merkaba in your feet. The Merkaba travels and you shine the light on your back. All of your back. Ooh. Feel your back, lively animated with your Merkaba. Now you take your light and you shine it over your whole entire body. So much so it's like your whole body just gets filled up with light. Your whole entire body. Now you take the light, make it turn red, and shine it on your root chakra. Make the light turn red, and you shine it on your root chakra. I will give you a few seconds to feel it there. Whoever feels it on their root chakra, start breathing in and out your root chakra. Is there anyone who doesn't feel it? Root chakra. Make the light turn orange. Shine it on your sacral chakra. Whoever feels the sacral chakra, breathe in and out of the sacral chakra. Deep breaths. The deeper you breathe in, the more positive comes in. And you feel it with this orange prana. The deeper you exhale, the more negative gets expelled. And you expel all of your negative vibes out of the chakra. As you breathe in, the chakra inflates, but never deflates as you breathe out. We move into the solar plexus. Make the light turn yellow. Shine it on the solar plexus. The light turns yellow, you shine it on the solar plexus. Whoever feels the solar plexus first, start breathing in and out of the solar plexus. Deep breath. Hold it. feeling, and if you're coughing, that is literally a good sign of you clearing blockages. When the blockage is clear, you're coughing. Some people might feel different things, but we're going to make it through the exercise. Feeling that solar plexus up with the orange, with the stone yellow prana. Now we take the light and we shine it on, make it turn green, shine it on the heart chakra. But this time, when you feel it and you start breathing, imagine all of the green energy is coming from the earth. Imagine all of the green energy coming from the earth as you breathe in and feel your heart chakra. With all of the green prana-like energy from the earth. And as you breathe back out all of your negativity, send your negativity back into the earth for earth to transmute it into something good. This is alchemy at its finest. You breathe in, deep, 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 deep. Fill the heart chakra up with the green prana from the earth. You exhale, methodically and slowly, all of your negativity, right back into mama. That's why she's your mother. She knows all. Give it to mama. And now you make the light turn blue. And you shine it on your vocal chakra. But this time when you feel your vocal chakra and you start breathing in, you imagine that the sky, the blue sky, is sending the prana light into your vocal chakra. And when you breathe out, you send your negativity into the sky. From the earth to the sky. See? The deeper you breathe in, the more positive blue light comes in from the sky. The deeper you exhale, the more of your negativity leaves and goes back into the atmosphere for transmutation. And now we go, and you make the light turn purple. Shine it on your third eye chakra, making the light turn purple. Shine it on your third eye chakra. Whoever feels the third eye chakra, begin to breathe in. But when you breathe in this time, breathe in all of the lights from the chakras. So when you breathe in, it's going to be like you breathe in, and all of the energy comes from the root, sacral, solar, heart, vocal, and goes into your third eye. As you breathe in, when you breathe out, all of the negativity goes out of your forehead into the atmosphere. Breathe in all of the pranas. Exhale all of the third eye. This is your soul you're feeling right now, protruding. This is your soul. We all have it. Now you can feel it. I love that music. Beautiful. Breathe. Breathe and fill your soul with all of the light. And you exhale all of your confusions, all of your negativities. Release it into the atmosphere. Now you make the light turn gold. And you shine it on your crown chakra. Making the light turn gold, you shine it on the crown chakra. But this time when you breathe in, you're going to breathe in all of the cosmic dust from the cosmos and fill your body with all the cosmic. And when you breathe out, you're going to breathe out all your negativity out of the crown chakra like a chimney. Like steam comes out of a chimney. The deeper you breathe in, the more cosmic light fills you. The deeper you exhale, the more of your negativity goes out of the top of your head into the atmosphere like a chimney. This is your crown chakra. This is your connector to the universe. This is how the universe sends you signals and you receive them in your dreams. This is your etherical cord. Now we're about to take that same golden light, but you're going to shine on all 7 chakras at the same time. While seeing inside of your being with feelings. All chakras activate. All chakras activate. Over and over and over and over. Take your time, do it right until you feel all 7 chakras coursing throughout your body. got a little time for that. All chakras activate. All chakras activate. All chakras activate. Is there anybody who doesn't feel all chakras activate? Please raise their hand, and Dr. Gandhi shall surely come assist you. We have two over there, Dr. And one right here. Everybody who does it, keep your eyes closed.
Close your eyes. Do you feel, which chakra do you not feel? Do you feel all the chakras? Do you feel your root chakra?
Deep breathing, you see
Do you feel your sacral chakra?
rainbow bubble.
Do you feel your solar plexus?
Your chakra prana, rainbow
Where
bubble.
is that?
That's in your stomach.
And protect you. You feel the tingle.
Stomach, abdomen region. Do you feel it? Do you feel your heart chakra? Do you feel your vocal chakra? Do you feel your third eye chakra? Do you feel
Why are you feeling that?
Okay, now in your mind, repeat, all chakras activate, all chakras activate. And you'll feel it in all seven simultaneously.
This is a sign of your head.
Close your eyes. Do you feel your root chakra on the bottom?
You want to take it slow.
Let me know when you feel it.
Piano octave. My body is strong and healthy. My body is strong and healthy. And work your way up all the way into the screen.
It's in the base of your tailbone.
And you're going to feel the chakras go to the elbows.
In your mind, repeat, root chakra activate, root chakra activate. And repeat as loud as you want.
Your body that need the most care. My body is strong and healthy.
You feel it? Okay. Now do you feel your sacral chakra? You'll feel that in your pelvic region. Let me know when you feel that.
My body is strong and healthy. Over and over.
Repeat in your mind, sacral chakra activate. You feel it? Okay. Now move to your solar plexus in your stomach region. Let me know when you feel that.
This is your world. You created it. You can recreate it. This is the beginning. My body is strong and healthy.
Okay. Now move to your heart chakra. Your heart region, your chest region. Let me know when you feel that.
And you feel it go to your body. That was the root chakra activation. The root chakra is control of the self, the lower self, aka the body, the shell.
Do you feel that?
So we need a strong and healthy body.
Can I move to your vocal chakra, your throat region?
To raise all these strong and healthy kids.
Let me know when you feel it
To do
there.
all those strong and healthy things we need to do. We need a strong and healthy body. We're senses to have $1 trillion and I can't live long enough to spend it. I need a strong and healthy body to do it. So health is wealth.
You feel it? Can I move to your forehead,
Now,
your
we're
third
gonna
eye
repeat the
chakra?
affirmation.
Let me know when you feel it
My
there.
emotions are strong and healthy. My emotions are strong and healthy. My emotions are strong and healthy. Start off in a low octave. Work your way into a high octave. And those of you who know how to sing,
You feel it?
sing
Okay.
it and watch
Now move
it.
to the top of your head, your crown chakra.
But for those who
Let me
don't
know
how
when you
to
feel
sing,
it there.
say it loud. Say it with feeling. My emotions are strong and healthy. My emotions are strong and healthy. And you feel it go to those emotional places.
Feel it? In your mind, repeat crown chakra activate, crown chakra activate, crown chakra activate. Okay. So now you feel it in all 7 parts of your body, all 7 chakras. So in your mind, repeat all chakras activate, all chakras activate. And let me know when you feel it in all 7 simultaneously.
Emotions are strong and healthy. You have strong and healthy desires. Strong and healthy
You feel
love.
it now. Okay.
Strong
So
and
now
healthy
move to your
faith.
sacral chakra.
Strong and healthy enthusiasm.
And in your mind, repeat,
Strong and healthy sex.
my emotions are strong and healthy.
Strong
Keep
and
repeating,
healthy.
my emotions are strong and healthy.
Enthusiasm. Hope.
And you have caught up to him, so just follow along with him.
My emotions are strong and healthy. Now we're going to go to Dr.
The root chakra's in the bottom.
Root chakra.
Root chakra. So that's the.
My mind is strong and healthy.
Which is at the base of the tailbone.
Feel the strong and healthy decisions you make. Feel the strong and healthy intuitions you receive from the universe. Feel the strong and healthy thoughts. Feel the strong and healthy imagination. The strong and healthy creativity. Because your mind is strong and healthy, you will attract the strong and healthy vibrations of the mind. We're going to the heart chakra vibration meditation, and that is my heart is strong and healthy. My heart is strong and healthy. Over and over, start at a low octave, feel it build, and as you feel it build, raise the octave. My heart is strong and healthy. My heart is strong and healthy.
Move up a little bit to your sacral chakra. This is in your pelvic region. Right up in the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. And you're going to feel it in your sacral chakra. The same subtle sensation.
My heart is strong and healthy.
And then move up to your solar plexus.
Feel your heart be strengthened. Feel the vibrating, the vibration. Feel the ether go to your heart. Our heart is strong and healthy. We're going to go to the vocal chakra affirmation. And the vocal chakra affirmation is, my spirit is strong and healthy. My spirit is strong and healthy. My spirit is strong and healthy. Over and over and over again.
Imagine there's a yellow light that's shining in that region. You're shining the yellow light in your solar plexus region. Deep breaths that go into your solar plexus, into your stomach region. And move to your heart region. This is in your chest area.
My spirit is strong and healthy.
And your mind state heart chakra activate. Heart chakra activate. And feel it in your chest region. Open up. And move to your vocal region, your vocal chakra. This is like the
Now we go to the third eye affirmation.
your vocal chakra.
Third eye affirmation is, my soul is strong and healthy. My soul is strong and healthy. My soul is strong and healthy. Feel your soul vibrate as you affirmate over and over that your soul is strong and healthy.
And move up to your forehead region. This is your third eye chakra. And your mind up your third eye chakra. Activate third eye chakra. And then feel in between your eyebrows.
Feel all of the energy rush to your soul. My soul is strong and healthy.
Third eye chakra.
chakra, normally I do my life is strong and healthy, but since we're a group, all you have to do for the crown chakra affirmation is we are strong and healthy. We are strong and healthy, and feel that crown chakra vibration. We are strong and healthy. And you guys can open your eyes before we go to the next exercise. Welcome back to Earth. I am your host, Christ Lucifer, Eternal Prophet, Immortal Ra, Rance Dunbar, aka your chakra doctor. Anybody have any questions before we go to the next exercise? Yes. And remember, those of us who are deprived of sleep, the first natural things our body wants is what it has been losing, because we've been running our bodies too hard to the bone. So as soon as you do chakra activation, I tell everybody, you're gonna get the best sleep of your life. You may even fall asleep during, but that's really not sleep. I call it like a stasis, because you're not really asleep, you're just in a reverie state. And that reverie state is the trance state that you need to receive your affirmations better. So when you're saying, when you start saying the affirmations so many times and then you lose track of saying the affirmation and you thought you fell asleep. No, that was your body accepting the program. Remember, your body is a machine, your brain is a computer. You were giving it commands and you were giving it commands. And when it accepted these commands, some people yawn. Oh, okay. Some people.
What's the best time to do this and how often? How many times a day?
Okay, I suggest that you do it as many times as you want, but for people who have lived hectic lives, morning time. If you wake up in the morning, before you go out and the hustle and bustle of the day and get it started, sit in your chair. That was like a 15-minute affirmation. You spend 2 minutes on each of your chakras, and like I said before, you just close your eyes. Like right now, if you just close your eyes right now and say all chakras activate, you'll feel it course throughout your body right now. Anybody can do it, right? All chakras activate. Yes, ma'am.
During this process, how do I control the external thoughts?
Oh, so the external thoughts, I had the thing to leave that distraction, but the sound system I had, so hertz frequency, music, soothing music of your choice. So I had music to do that, to remove that, but we had a sound difficulty, as you can see. But yes, I'm glad you asked that. So incense, yes, so incense, burn your incense. If you guys got altars or whatever, burn your incense. Or if you have good smell goods or sage or whatever, if you have good music, right? Nice nature sounds, hertz frequencies, things of that nature. This will automatically put your mind into a receptive state, because the mind learns through music and melody. But this is why it's called rhythm, the law of rhythm. In order for you to be in tune with the universe, you have to have a rhythmic vibration tuned with the heartbeat of the universe. So this is why all of our hearts beat, because the universe has a heartbeat too. So we can get in tune with that. So for all chakra activation, get you back in tune with that. The more you do it, the more it's easy to block out the chatter, the mental chatter. Yes, ma'am.
Some people do meditation with closed eyes, and some people do meditation with open eyes.
And this exercise is for both.
What do you think the explanation is better?
All right. The people who do it with closed eyes, they have a better visualization. They got some people who do it with open eyes. That's called daydreaming. If some people can get into a trance state, stare, and with their eyes open, they can see and do what everybody does with their eyes closed. So it's just preference. It's all on the preference of the person and how they choose to visualize, because we all have learned different. We all come from different walks of thought, schools of thought, walks of life. So we associate and communicate with the universe different, but the same. The same in that we all got to communicate with the universe, and we all got to get what we got to get from the universe. But different is that we all have our own little language that we talk with the universe. So we're going to go into, yes sir.
Can this be done by lying on the ground?
Yes, oh, well, I started this. When it started with everybody lying on the ground, but I was getting complaints about people having back problems, or I don't want people to have uneasiness doing it, so I don't want any complaints, and you can fit more people into a room when they're sitting. So I'm trying to just give this is just your start, but it's up to you to take it to the next level with your diet. See, I always tell people, full chakra activation is just a key to add to the doctrine that you already got. So the God you already believe in, the doctrine you already believe in, that don't change. You still, now you feel better. Now you know that God exists. Now you know that there is a place after this, because you physically feel it inside of your physical body. And you don't have to conceptualize the creator. You don't have to conceptualize the divinity. You can feel divinity. Close my eye, all chakras activate, divine. The consequences. The consequence is this. When you activate all of your chakras, think about this. A business that's open, a Walmart that is open 24 hours a day, does it make less money than a Walmart that is only open for 12 hours a day?
Yeah.
The one that's open 24 hours makes the most money. Why? Because we never close. So when you close something, you cut off its flow. When you close something, you stop it from moving. You box it in. You block it. Take the B off of block, and you got what? Block. So we have to realize that opening ourselves up, opening our hearts up, opening our minds up is the greatest thing for our vibration and our health. When our minds are open, we're more receptive to positive thoughts, we're more receptive to positive people, and we're more receptive to positive, and we want to be around more positive surroundings. Why? Because our minds are open, our hearts are open. Why? Because our spirit, our chakras are coursing through us, vibrating through us. Why would we want to be around? Why would we ever think something bad happens? So through my experience, I've healed people with schizophrenia with this. The prolonged use of this heals limbs. Broken bones heal faster. People who have ailments, like you have any kind of body ailments, those leave in less than 90 days, man. It's really profound. It's up to you how long you do it, how much you concentrate with it, but literally, we have the heart monitor to prove that it improves your heart rate coherency. So it literally raises your heart rate coherency and it improves your heart rate coherency. I got the heart monitor to prove it. I got the data to prove it. So now it's all about you. The ball is in your hand. The ball is in your court, because all you have to do is close your eyes or open your eyes, right? And say, all chakras activate, and you physically feel that energy. Now you're calm, now you're at peace, now you're serene, and this is what the earth wanted you to be. Calm, peace, and serene, to handle all of the calamity, to handle all of the evil, to handle the hardship. In order to handle hardship, one must look at it as soft. I repeat, to handle the hard, you must look at it as soft. When you look at it as soft, it no longer becomes a hardship. It becomes a duty. It becomes a necessity, a challenge. So this is an easy way to get you to begin to handle the hardship. So I'm gonna show you a little exercise that we do at my school, and we're gonna do a visualization, imagination exercise to summon Lakshmi. Okay? So eyes closed. So, you guys, I need you guys to envision the number 9. Close your eyes. Eyes closed. Envision the number 9. I will give you a few seconds to get that. After you envision the number 9 morphs and turns into the planet Jupiter. The planet Jupiter now turns into an arrow. That arrow is pointed at a bullseye. On the middle of the bullseye, it has the phrase called I see. The bullseye, the arrow strikes the bullseye in the middle and sets the whole scene into a blazing, roaring fire. Whoosh. That roaring fire morphs and turns into the goddess Lakshmi. As you're looking at Lakshmi, as you're observing Lakshmi, as you're in the presence of Lakshmi, she gives you a power. That power is called wealth. Lakshmi just gave you and tapped you, empowered you, and gave you wealth. Lakshmi now, with her other hand, hands to you and gives you a fortune. Spend that fortune wisely. Lakshmi, with her third hand, now offers and hands you abundance. You physically feel Lakshmi's abundance washing over you. Lakshmi's wealth completely drenches you. Lakshmi's fortune completely gives you and supplies you. And now, looking Lakshmi in the eye, you're going to repeat an affirmation. Because she gave you all of that wealth. She gave you all of the abundance. She gave you all of the fortune. So to make sure that you keep the fortune, wealth, and abundance, you tell Lakshmi, I am responsible with my fortune. Over and over, I am responsible with my fortune. Over and over, like you did with the other exercise. Start with a low octave and go into a high octave. And feel Lakshmi's power coursing through you. Wealth, what your vision of wealth is, now manifest. Whatever your vision of wealth is, manifest before your eyes. Whatever you think the abundance is, manifest before your eyes. Have it locked in. Whatever your interpretation of abundance, it manifests before your eyes. That abundance now turns into Lakshmi's guardian archangel. Lakshmi has angels. Her guardian archangel, her name is Kamael. You see Lakshmi's guardian archangel. You see your wealth, your fortunes, your abundance morph and turn into Lakshmi's guardian archangel. That archangel is a feminine archangel. And that archangel's name is Kamael. Kamael gives you the power to find immediate solutions to all of your problems. Taps you and gives you the power. Kamael now taps you and gives you the power to find peace in all of your daily living. blesses you with the gift of foresight and perspective so that you may know how to travel this journey of life. Kama-El helps you find your way when you're lost and find all of the things that you have lost, like objects. You find all of these things. Kama-El gives you the power. Kama-El now improves your quality of life. The things you seek, the quality improves. The people you're around, the quality improves. The Archangel now gives you ability to release your anger. Archangel touches you, anger gone. What anger? There's no such thing. The guardian angel, guardian Archangel Kama-El now hands you a talisman and puts it around your neck. That talisman goes to one of your chakras. Whichever chakra it goes to, please make your body light up with that chakra's prana color. So for instance, if it goes to your root chakra, make your body light up red. If it goes to your heart chakra, make your body light up green. Whatever chakra it goes to, make your body light up with that prana light. Because this talisman is called a talisman to encourage persistence. You now feel the persistence of the prana, the persistence that the prana gives you, coursing throughout your body. Kama-El strikes the talisman, and the talisman gives you the quality and the ability to understand deeper. Kama-El strikes the talisman again. This talisman now gives you the ability to learn like a genius, way faster than normal. Kama-El now strikes the talisman, and the talisman makes you calm. It releases the ability to be calm within your DNA, coursing throughout the prana. Kama-El pulls out 3 keys. These 3 keys are going to open the qualities and unlock them for good. We never close inside of your DNA. The first key is called the key of kindness. You stick the key into the talisman, turn it, and feel the kindness. The next key is the key of passion. You stick the key of passion into the talisman, turn, release, feel the passion. The next key is the key of purpose. You turn, twist the key, and now your purpose unlocks. Now, you get more wit. All of these qualities gives you more wit. Now you're able to make rapid decisions. Wise rapid decisions. Now you're able to relieve stress. Your stress is now relieved. After all of this, the Archangel does the greatest thing and succeeds and gives you her power. Like a gift. Here, all of this belongs to you. And as a thank you for that gift, you're going to say an affirmation for Lakshmi and the angel. And that affirmation is, I see abundance in me. Looking the angel in the eye, you repeat over and over, I see abundance in me. I see abundance in me. I see abundance in me. Over and over, and feel the charge from the angel and the goddess, Lakshmi. All using the power of your visualization. The universe is inside of you. You have to travel inside to go to the farthest depths. of the universe. So, eyes open, and questions before we go. I know perfect time, I'm rushing y'all, I'm sorry. Normally it'd be longer than this. Anybody got any questions? Okay, so number one, low energy people are attracted to low energy things. If you are practicing high energy substance things, you will automatically begin to repel them as a rule of nature, like a magnet. This magnet is positive, this magnet is negative. When it comes, it's gonna be like you're in a bubble within the bubble. A whole bunch of negativity is going on around you, but your positivity slowly but surely begin to either change the negativity around you or repel the negativity from around you. Two things are gonna happen. Either your positivity is gonna win or their negativity is gonna win. Either or. And remember, if the universe has you there, this is your life test, this is your life mission. So therefore, you must remember that. Why am I around all of this negativity? And what can I do to make sure I have a state of peace? And remember, number one, don't focus on it. Remember, everybody are babies searching for the thing that they didn't get when they were children. Right? So some people act out and get attention in different ways. Some of those ways are negative. But just see past the negativity and know that there's something deeper behind their negativity that's making them act that way. It's not really them. It's really their programming and what happened to them that has them looking at life in a negative way. So you don't judge, live, and criticize or condemn negativity. You just move. Okay? Any more?
Here. Hi.
Hi.
So I was able to perceive or sense certain chakras more than others. Is this common under certain situations or?
Yeah, so the ones that you were able to feel the most, those are the ones that are basically the healthiest or the ones that are active and live.
Okay.
The ones that you were able to feel the least, those are the ones that are most blocked. Okay, so let's say, what chakra was it?
It was my sacral chakra.
Your sacral chakra. So now, if your sacral chakra was blocked, you know the sacral chakra is in charge of control of your sexuality, your emotions, your relationships, right? Your ability to express yourself in an affectionate manner, right? So we have to check those areas out.
Okay.
And so this is what that does. When you go into that affirmation and meditation state and you go, my emotions are strong and healthy, my emotions are strong and healthy, the part of your emotions that are not strong and healthy are going to stick out like a sore thumb. And you'll be able to tackle it, pinpoint it, just like a computer.
So it was root and sacral chakra that I felt the least. The other ones felt really strong.
Right, so that means you connected with the higher part.
Could it be because they're connected? Could it be that because one's blocked, the others, and so?
Yeah, like it's a line going up, spiraling. So that means you're connected to these higher parts of yourself, but you're neglecting certain lower parts of yourself due to whatever reason. So the lower parts of ourselves are not to be neglected, they're to be analyzed and respected as the foundations to how we were able to rise through the ranks and become such high conscious beings. Remember, we didn't wake up high and conscious, we woke up unconscious in the world. Didn't know where we were going, didn't know how we were doing it, but we grew like any other tree, rose up. Up means high, high is vibration. So right now, you're caught into the upper realm or the upper room, and you're forgetting about the basement.
Thank you.
Welcome. This young I'll bring you to the microphone.
When I also did it, I experienced some energy, some vibration, full of energy. I wouldn't control it. Started crying, I think so. I didn't know the tears came out. And I started feeling from the Muladhara, I guess when it came to the heart chakra, I was feeling totally, so what does it mean?
So the tears. So remember, you have three cleansing mechanisms. You have blood. Blood is the stuff that cleans your organs and your day-to-day kidneys and all the stuff inside of it. That's your internal washing machine, your blood. But then you have sweat. That's your external washing machine, right? And you sweat. That's how you clean tears. That is your emotional cleansing machine. So when the tears fell, that was literally blockages leaving. Some people cough. A lot of men cough and a lot of women tear. But men tear, it doesn't matter. The more you do it, the more you get in touch with your feelings. And the more you get in touch with your feelings, the more you realize what you've been neglecting and what you've been putting before others. And it puts things into a perspective, like, oh, wow, I've been doing this because of this, and I've been doing that because of that. So the tears are the emotional cleanse. So when you, sometimes it just comes in voluntarily, you wouldn't like your boo-boo crying, ooh. No, that is just your tear ducts responding to the emotional cleanse. So tears are your cleansing mechanism.
And what about the heart? I was
So the
feeling
heart,
chakra.
you didn't feel the heart chakra, or you
No,
felt it?
I did feel something, you know.
Okay, so that, yeah, that energy right there, that is your anchor. I say if your body was a boat, your heart chakra is the anchor that keeps it solid from shifting in the water. You drop your anchor, it keeps you grounded. So your heart chakra is what? Earth chakra is what? It controls what? The love. So if you felt your heart chakra immensely and you felt it, that means you either highly have a high propensity to love freely, or you're receiving a whole bunch of love. But no matter the case may be, love is the greatest thing. So that's a good thing you felt your heart chakra the most, right? But what we're trying to do is make sure that you feel every chakra how you felt your heart chakra. Yes, we got one over here, Doc. He's coming with the microphone so I can hear you. And then you got one over there too.
Why do I feel so sleepy and nauseous?
Why do you feel so sleepy and nauseous? So, for one, this is a natural process. So if we're eating unnatural processed foods, if we're drinking unnatural processed drink, or we have not the well or the greatest of diets, or if we have been, remember, tired, that means you've been neglecting your body. You've been neglecting certain parts of your body. So when you turn this exercise on, this exercise starts to regenerate and bring you back to parts of yourself that you are neglecting so that you can correct it, because the body is a machine, the brain is a computer, it thinks on its own. Like if I throw a coin at you right now, you're going to automatically do this. You're not going to tell your brain to think to catch the coin. You're just going to catch the coin. Why? Because it has an autonomic nervous thinking system. It thinks for you. So when you neglect parts of your body and you start to reintroduce this natural spiritual practice, all right. So in a natural spiritual practice, certain parts of your ego responds. Certain people, when you begin, you might get a headache, or you might. But the more you keep going, that's the more it gets better. But remember, the reason that's a sign. The nauseous is a sign. What am I doing wrong? The sleepiness is a sign. I'm not getting enough rest. So nausea, remember, is the stomach, solar plexus. So right now, what is the solar plexus in control of? The will, your willpower, your ability to have self-discipline, your ability to make firm decisions and stick with them, right? So if you're feeling nauseous, then that was blockages in your solar plexus. If you were feeling sleepy, that means you really are not getting enough sleep, and now chakra activation will get you that sleep. Proper sleep, when I say rest, meaning you're going to feel recharged, refreshed when you're awake. It's not going to be you slept 8 hours and you still feel groggy. You sleep, you wake up, you feel charged, ready to take over the world. You go sit down and do your little affirmations, do your activation, you take over the world. I got people reporting all kinds of things, all kinds of improvement in life, because they keep prolonged use.
So for the guys that are leaving, we do have fruits outside, right from the store. And we'll take one last question.
Very nice, simple.
And a donation bucket.
Simple, short, and most effective discourse I attended. And especially from a person who is probably not from India, but you have still Indian touch, or Indian soul. And Krishna was a Shyam like you do. Okay, but he was a Krishna. Secondly, I could not run the whole course from begin with. This course, is it available, and you should make it available on YouTube or something like that, that we can be able to do often time?
Yes.
Whenever we need a help, we can be done. Okay.
Yes. And if you pick up that card, you have, you're supposed to have the card. That card has my number on the back. You can just call straight through. And also, that website on the back has the exercise. So there's a tutorial that guides you along on the exercise located at chakradoctor.org. You hit the tab, go to tutorial, and it brings you straight to the tutorial.
One question.
Yes, ma'am.
What does it mean when you were tremoring or when you were shaking while the exercise was going on?
Oh, that's just your body's reaction to. So first and foremost, let me explain what happened to you with the chakra activation. One, your light body. Remember, your body is a spirit. You are a spirit inside of a shell. So when you was doing your hands to this.
Excuse me, everybody, please just bear with us for a second. You guys have done a wonderful job.
Yes.
It's the last questions, and we want to thank you, everybody who has come here, please.
Yes.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
So you were feeling your light body. So when your body was trembling in certain places, that was just your body's reaction to feeling your ether, to feeling your invisible spirit. So some people tremble, some people might cry, some people feel light, some people have different reactions, but the main reaction that everybody has is, in the end, I felt calm, I felt peace, I felt serene, I had a perspective.
You want to keep trembling or you want to stop yourself from that?
Well, no, the more you keep doing it, the more you stop trembling because you're used to it. Like any other exercise, once you get used to something, your body grows a tolerance, so to speak, for it. And so once you do it often, it will no longer be trembling, it will be just tingling and feeling like good, like a peppermint patty is inside of your body, just coursing throughout your body. But you just gotta keep doing it. Well, remember, that was the activation of the Kundalini. So the Kundalini is your I would call that your etheric, your ether, or your spirit light. And we activated, very. And remember, look at your spinal cord. It's called a spinal cord. Like any other cord, it conducts energy. So I'm bringing this back to the mechanics because a lot of people get lost in religious fodder, but it's a methodical way to feel this no matter what religion you are. So I've had Christians, I've had Muslims, I have gay, straight, lesbian. It doesn't matter because every religion you go to says you have a spirit and a soul. Every religion you go to says you have a spirit and a soul and it's going to go somewhere after it leaves this body. Now, this is the technology that proves you have a spirit and a soul and you can feel it before it leaves this body. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you guys for tuning in, for joining us.